Okay, I want to talk about two items that are worth their weight in gold when you're camping. We got the Germex in the pump, or any kind of hand sanitizer in the pump, and then the wipes. Because there's no running water here, well, other than that spigot, but you're not going to shower into that. There's no showers here. And it's just where I'm going with this is just the wipes are nice to just kind of keep the pits clean, and anywhere else clean it needs to be kept clean, and it's an alternative to a shower. And then the Germex is good around camp. Now the other thing the wipes are good for is when you go to the outhouse. It's a well-maintained outhouse, but a public toilet seat is still a public toilet seat. So I bring those with me. I wipe down the toilet seat and then take care of business and clean my hands and whatever else. And I'm on my way. It's just a great way to feel like you're clean when you're camping. Money well spent on both of these items. And in a little while, this is going to be lunch. Alright, so my next activity was to do a little bit of metal detecting. And the ironic thing about metal detecting is where there's coins, there's usually lots of bottle caps. Now you think about a campsite like this, people are probably going to drop a lot of coins, but they're also drinking beer and soda pop and whatever else. They're dropping bottle caps. Now the problem that presents is that bottle caps and quarters and dimes ring up pretty close to the same on this detector. Now I'm relatively new with this, so I need to figure out how to discriminate between the two. And I was just digging in the truck trying to find a quarter or a dime, and I couldn't find one. I wanted to put one on the ground next to a bottle cap and see if I could, see if it rings different, see what's different, but I could not find one. So other than the bottle caps, I found this. This was ringing up in the 80s and 90s. Actually, it rings up all over the place, so it tells me that this is alloy, meaning it's got a few different types of metal in it. Don't know what it is. It looks like my first thought is maybe part of a keel of a boat, but this is awfully deep here for a keel. Now, why would this be on a keel, this hole? So I don't know what that is, but it sure set the detector off. But anyway, that's it for metal detecting. I'm going to have some lunch here before long, and I don't know, I might just jump in the truck, do some sightseeing once I've packed all my gear. I'm not sure what the plan is at this point, but I think I've gone as far as I can go at this location. Alright, feeding time is at hand. I'll show you my operation here. I've got a little Coleman stove, old school, like from the 70s I think, and burns a little hot, so I need to monitor this. But what I do is I got a frying pan there. I get some heavy duty tin foil, fold it over so there's two layers now, and put that in the pan. Spray some cooking spray in there and cook it that way. And what that does is basically makes for easy cleanup. I'm going to eat it right out of the pan there. See, my chili's starting to boil. That fire burns awfully hot. I'm going to eat it right out of there when it's ready, and when it's done I'll fold up that tin foil and throw it away. And then I'm also going to have those green beans we looked at earlier, right here. I think I'm not going to bother cooking those, just eat them out of the can. And then, Jiffy Pop, obligatory camping food. Now there's a secret with Jiffy Pop, and is that is, you don't want to cook it over a campfire. If you've tried that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Not a pleasant experience. But over a hotter controlled flame like this, it works very well. Just wear a leather glove like these, and it cooks up pretty quick. So that is my 3-course gourmet meal for the day. I'm just about to shut this off here. Alrighty, it's time for some Jiffy Pop. Now, like I said, you can see here this stove burns hot. So what I'm going to do, hold on, put on the glove. You need the glove. Here's the secret to Jiffy Pop. Put it on there for a minute, let the oil start to boil and the kernels get hot. shake. Set it for a second. Shake. You got to keep circulating those kernels or they'll burn. But you want to give them enough heat that they heat up. That oil in there is getting awfully hot. And then once they start popping, then you just shake the whole time. Should start popping here any second. I hear the oil boiling, that's a good sign. Should start having some poppage here any second. Losing my grip here. Pop, baby, pop. And when it happens fast. Come on, you can do it. Alright, I'm going to switch hands. Okay, come on. Alright. Thought I heard a kernel pop. I think we're going in the right direction here. There we go, we're in business, we're in business. Alright, so I'm going to take it off before some of those start burning. And shut off the gas. And we have popcorn. Just like that, in under 4 minutes. I'm watching the counter here. 4 minutes exactly right now. Let's eat. Alright, so as you can see, I've cleaned up my campsite. Left a little firewood for the next guy. And what is it? It's a little afternoon on the 15th of November. I'm going to jump in the truck. And I'm going to continue on to Roosevelt Lake, which is just probably another 5 or 6 miles from here, I'm guessing. I want to give you some shots from there so you can see what the Roosevelt Dam looks like, which is pretty impressive. There's also an amazing bridge over there and Roosevelt Lake. And then you could go back to Phoenix from there very easily. You could jump onto a highway. It's not a direct route. It would take probably an hour and a half or two hours even. But that's probably the easiest way back to Phoenix. And just a note, if you're ever trying to come in here with a big vehicle or tow a boat or a camper trailer, or if you've got a big RV, that's the way you want to come in. You want to come in through 87, they call it the B line, and then come in at the north part of the Tonto or the north part of the Apache Trail and come down in. Because if you come the way I came in here, Route 88 out of Apache Junction, you're going to get yourself in trouble. There's a really tricky pass that you go through. It's fine in a car or a truck, pickup truck, but big vehicle towing, you're going to be in trouble. I was coming up that pass one time and saw a guy coming down with a big boat, and he was not loving life. I'll try to get some footage of that. So we'll look for that a little later. And all right, say goodbye to Apache Lake.